what's up? Think you gon' play me, just know that I'm not one of them. Feel like I don't know you, don't come around, no invaders them.
It's your boy Noto, coming to you another video, coming to you with another podcast, man. And in today's video, we're going to discuss you do not need a mouthpiece / game to get women. Game coaches are lying to you. If you're new here or already been here, go and click that like button, go ahead and comment, go and subscribe, click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's go on and get into this topic, guys. And I know this might be pretty much controversial. This isn't me trying to bash anybody, but at the end of the day, I'm not here with the BS. I'm here to tell you guys the truth, the absolute truth, and keep it completely 100% real with you, so you have to keep going through all these, jumping through these hoops and all this other stuff, because I'm going to break this little game thing down, and this should be the end of it right here. This should definitely be the end of it, because it's ridiculous the amount of BS that's being spewed in this space about game to get women and all this. You do not need a mouthpiece or a game to get women. The thing is, what's going on is all you need to be able to do is just have a regular conversation. That doesn't mean you got to have a mouthpiece to try to sway the woman into being with you. Because think about it, if you have to sway a woman, if you got a smooth talker and all that, and try to smooth talk the woman to get her, that turns into convincing. You're convincing her. You're trying to convince her to be like, okay, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say that. Oh, she'll like what I talk. My words coming out like butter and all that. Man, come on. You don't need all that. When a woman is really attracted to you, sexually attracted to you, really sold on you, you do not need no game. Yes, you do have to talk to the woman. I'm not saying you don't have to talk to a woman. And yes, and I would say this too. When you approach the woman or when you have an interaction, you make your intentions for that woman known up front. I will say that. So that you let it be known up front that you want that from this woman. So you go up to her and you be like, okay, hey, I think you're a really nice looking chick, or I really feel like I find you very attractive. What's your name? Let that be known. I don't give a damn if you're talking about some old validation. No, he don't know how to tell the woman, they cream over there. They don't sound like no Reds, no. You don't need no damn Reds to get no woman. If a woman is sold on you, she's sold on you. It don't matter. Just make your intentions known. You see what I mean? Like if it's a chick that you just want a cold approach or something like that, that's the problem I had with the fearless cold approaching thing. Like if you genuinely attracted to the woman, let them intentions be known right up front. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Let them be known right up front. And let me tell you why you let them be known. You talking about some validation. No, remember what I told you guys. Giving a woman a compliment and letting your intentions be known, it's not a problem with that. It's only about who it's coming from. It's never the action itself. It's about who it's coming from. Because if it's coming from a guy that she finds sexually attractive and very attracted to, it don't matter. If it's coming from a guy that she doesn't find attractive, it comes off weird. It comes off, oh, why he doing this? She feel tried. See, those are two different interactions. You see what I'm saying? So let's go on and wash that away, that no validation BS, because it's nothing wrong with telling a woman that she's sexy. If you find that woman sexy, tell her that she's sexy. You ain't got to get on your knees and kiss her feet to do that. Let your intentions be known. Hey, I find you attractive. You look sexy to me. What's your name? It's nothing wrong with saying that, bro. It's nothing wrong with saying that's not going to kick you out. Oh, she's going to lose respect for you for saying that she look good. It is what it is. Especially if you get in the choosing signal and you go and make the approach. But if you just go in and make the approach and you want to make yourself be known, say I see something that I like, and she probably haven't noticed you go up and talk, you make your intentions be known. Now, how that interaction go from then on, and the reason I say make your intentions be known, because think about it. I remember back in high school when certain chicks used to be let's say this certain chick used to come and speak up to you all the time, be cool, be friendly and cool with you, whatever. And then you end up letting her know that you like her. You probably used to nervous to tell her, or you write her a note, or you tell a friend to tell her that you like her. And I would put like this, and all of a sudden now she's avoiding you, or she's dodging you, or something like that. You know why she's doing that now? And why she's not comfortable coming up to you, being friendly and all that? Because the whole dynamics change. She knows what your intentions are. So if she doesn't feel the same way, she's either gonna get in or she's gonna get out. So if she's avoiding you or she's trying to get away from that, you be like, no thanks. See, that takes all the BS away. She knows what you're there for. So if she's trying to come up to you on friendly vibes all the time, and now she know that you like her, that's why they'll disappear, or they'll stop doing the same things they've been doing at first, because now the dynamic has changed. She know that you want her now. She know that it's okay. She don't want to. You don't want to be friends. You don't need no friends. I don't need no friends. I need to let you know right up front that I'm interested in you, and I want to take this somewhere. How I'm sexually attracted to you. That's what you need to let them know. You don't have to tell them that right then and there, but of course they know why you walking up to a certain degree, but you need to let it be known from your mouth. Oh, excuse me, goodness. You need to let it be known from your mouth that you are genuinely attracted to her in that way. I will give it that. I will give it that. Now let's move on to the game thing, because I don't want to mix it up and say, oh, having game. See, game has been mixed up with Mouthpiece and saying, oh, like, because the game coaches are trying to really sell this whole thing of, oh, you need games to get women, you need to do this, you need to be able to talk her down, you need to be able to have the riz, you need to be able to have the Mouthpiece, the whole TikTok trends. They messing over men because they feel like they gotta talk their way into every situation. If you gotta try to convince a woman to engage with you, especially if you in the store trying to chase her down, talking about this and she walking off from you, you're trying to convince her. A woman that wants to talk to you is going to be there face front to you, giving you a conversation and pure engagement, straight engagement. She's going to give you a respectable amount of engagement to the point where, okay, she knows what it is. Remember, I said make your intentions known. But game, in my opinion, is basically everything that works for you whenever you get a woman, whatever that works for you to get a woman without overextending yourself. Shout out to Matthew C. Horn. I love that word, overextending, without those terms. Without overextending yourself, whatever works for you to get women on a consistent basis without you having to overextend yourself to get her is your game. Whatever that is, and that might vary from man to man. But I will tell you right now, the base of that is the woman liking what she's seeing, the presentation of the man that's coming to give the game. Because a lot of guys that's thinking that they spitting all this game, spitting all this butter, the woman's probably already genuinely attracted to you anyway. So you walking up to her, she already sees something she likes, she already checking you out. So it ain't like, oh, your game doing it, because if it was all about game, she could be blindfolded and be like, okay, I want to talk to you and all that, and then she open the blindfold up and she sees something she don't like, all that's gonna go out the window. Because if it was game alone, the blind dating thing, that she would be content with just dating you blind. She would never have to see you. She can date you blindfolded. She'd be like, if I'm blind, I can see everybody else in the world but this man, so I like him because of his game. You know what I'm saying? She got to see your physique. She got to see your presentation. She got to smell you, be up on you, see how you make her feel. Most importantly, connection, clicking with them. You don't need game to do that. It's nothing but a regular conversation, and it's a regular interaction. A regular interaction is got to be the woman that see that she likes you, your physical appearance, your physical presentation. Okay, you pass that check. Now it's just the vibe check after that. The vibe check ain't nothing but a regular conversation after your intentions are known. So she knows that you want her. You don't go into it just talking to her, saying, hey, what's your name and all that. You coming up to her like a platonic friend, like, oh, I'm just trying to be a friend. No, you let her know that you're sexually attracted to her. Now I'm attracted to you. Give it a sexual element. Say you look sexy to me. Something along them lines. Especially if she wearing something revealing. She know what she doing, so that's not gonna come off as disrespectful. She know what she doing. It's gonna come off disrespectful if she don't find you attractive. And amount of game you can spit to a woman that's gonna that'll make her change her mind about your physical appearance. See, now the dangerous thing is when a woman deals with a man that thinks that the game is that doesn't find his physical appearance appealing, and she deals with him anyway. And the man thinks his game is getting, I'm spitting this game. They probably spit game in one or two ways. Probably they feel like, oh, they smooth as butter and everything they say. They got all these lines. Oh, yeah, I'm going to say that to try to make a laugh, chuckle, or whatever. The entertainment type of game. And here's the financial selling themselves type of game, overextending themselves type of game, telling them about their accolades, the businesses, and, how much money they making, pretty much peacocking, say, oh, this all I can do, pretty much just selling yourself to the woman, telling her all the things he can do for her, in one way or another. So a lot of guys depend on the financial gain. A lot of guys try to depend on the smoothest butter game and all that, bro. The game coaches are selling this to guys that usually don't have a good physical appealing presentation to a woman. A woman don't feel nothing when they see them, so they feel like, okay, I got to convince them. See, the dangerous part about that is, see, the woman might be genuinely So she might be cool with the personality and all that, but if a woman that doesn't value your physical appearance and she still deals with you, it's dangerous simply because now, okay, I'm not sexually attracted to him, so let me find another use for him. That's when you in dangerous territory, because then there is no respect in that territory. She probably gonna have you as a court jester, somebody that she has her in entertaining her for hours on end without giving them a sniff or whiff of nothing. There for entertainment, there for what it is, social compatibility, social um there for social reasons, I guess, for companionship and stuff like that. But non-sexual companionship, that's what happens when the guy is feeling like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, or she'll make him feel like he's doing that, feed into his ego. So whatever he's leading with the game, like I said, these one or two things. If he's leading with the financial thing, okay, I can get some money about him. Oh, he's bragging about his accolades all the time, so he must have some money. He must have something. He might have some type of connections. Let me be around him and use him for that. I'm not really genuinely attracted to him, but I could use some connections. That's when the motives come out. So they'll feed into it, making you feel like, okay, yeah, your game is what's doing. Oh, your game, your mouthpiece, your riz, but they didn't already found another use for you. And they mind him like, okay, yeah, and I'm not really genuinely attracted to him, but he got these connections. He's connected to people that I want to know. He got connections. He know how to make money. Maybe I can learn a few things from him. It's never just one thing, guys. It's never just one thing. It's always a motive. If a chick is dealing with you and she don't value your physical appearance and you don't make that tingle, it's always another use for you. Know what I mean? So you feel like you smooth, or he think he's smooth, he think he's doing something, but they gonna find another use for him too. They gonna dig deeper and eventually find out if you can benefit them in any way, shape, or form. They want to find out your connections. They want to find out what you got going on. And if that don't amount up to something that aid them or aid whatever they motive they have for you or agenda they have for you, then they gonna be like, okay, yeah, it's all right, it's cool, because you have nothing of value to them. So they might give you their number and you think that you did something. I got the number, I bad the chick, and you don't hear from them, or you don't make any interactions with her. You don't hook up with her. You don't link up with her. That's what be happening in a lot of these situations. So I'm telling you right now, guys, you don't need game, because I don't need game, because if I needed game, I would have never had no experiences like this. And a lot of the situations I had, that's the problem I had. I wasn't making my intentions known. The chick had to take the situation to a sexual dynamic because I wasn't moving fast enough. I came up on the friendly vibe, kind of, just knowing I want to smash this chick, knowing that I'm sexually attracted to this chick, going up, just talking to her, asking her name, talking to her like I want to be her friend, instead of letting my intentions be known. That's all you got to do. But you got to be your best presentation. A lot of guys, they trying to skip that step. They trying to get past that. They trying to pass the, oh, I need to look physically appealing, I need to look sexually attractive. Like, you think a woman don't want to look at a man and be like, damn, I want to jump his bones or something like that? Like, get your style together. Get the best thing you can do. Come to your best presentation. But if you coming up all slobby and not looking like you care about yourself in any way, shape, or form, bro, and you thinking that your game is finna get a woman, a mouthpiece is finna get a woman, you are out of your damn mind. You are out of your damn mind, bro. And a lot of chicks and the game coach would be like, oh, what if there's a lot of attractive men that don't get women because they don't have game? No, it's just the woman just don't find them physically attractive. They just don't find them attractive in that sense. Sometimes a woman be like, oh, he was cool until he opened his mouth, and that's cool, and that's fine. She just wasn't receptive to the way he was. Maybe it might be his personality. Sometimes people just ain't gonna click. It just happens like that. It happens like that. But it ain't about, oh, you gotta have a smooth mouthpiece or smooth like that. It usually be from they have a expectation of you, especially if you're an attractive man. They have a genuine expectation of you. They're used to dealing with certain attractive guys, and if you don't amount up to that, maybe you might be a nerd. You might be a science, a biochemist or something like that. You like talking about other stuff. There's a woman for you. There's women for you, and all that. It might not be this particular woman. So just saying you ain't getting this woman because you ain't got game, or these groups of women because you ain't got game, is no. That's being dismissive. There's different roots, there's different tribes for different types of men, different types of attractive men as well. So you be like, oh, this attractive man, he's not getting them because he don't have game. No, he's just not dealing with the women that are receptive to what he's talking about. Because all you need is a regular conversation. If a woman is sold on you, all you need is a regular conversation. That's all. After the intentions are revealed, after you reveal the intentions to the woman, then after that, the dynamic automatically changes because she know that you want her. You know what I mean? You ain't walking up trying to be like, oh, and the woman in her mind is he know he wants some ass, but he ain't trying to say nothing. He ain't making it known that he want me. He just trying to have a conversation. She gonna keep you over there until you cross over. But if it's a woman doing that, but if she's depending on her attraction level, she'll shift the dynamic. Because that happened to me a lot. I used to walk up on a friendly vibe, trying to be cool, knowing I want the woman, but I'm sitting there asking friendly questions, almost like a job interview, and she just take it there. She be like, oh, let me get your number. Let me do. They end up having to take that step and make their intention be known, because she know I want her and she want me, but she just waiting on me just to make the move. That's usually what it is in that situation. So hopefully you guys just kind of get this, and I'm nip a lot of this in the bud, because the mouthpiece thing is just ridiculous. Like, if the woman doesn't find you physically attractive, ain't no amount of mouthpiece, ain't no amount of game that you can have that can get that woman, without her having a motive or an agenda, because she'll feed into her ego. Now, she'll deal with you. She'll feed into your ego and make you feel like you're doing something. That's what's going on in a lot of these cases. For these guys that you, if you ain't on a continuous basis making women at least look double back to you or something like that in one way, shape, or form, and you feel like your game is what's doing this, your game is no. They found a different use for you. They might see your connections. They might see what you're doing. They might see what you're building. They might see what they can get out of it. And they'll deal with you for that. But you'll think it's your game. You'll think it's that. But no, it ain't really you. You see what I'm saying? And that's why it's never like yours. It's dangerous territory to be in, because that can go any way, shape, or form. They can be like, okay, yeah, I'm done. Once they get what they want, they do with you. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I don't want to go too far into this, because I feel like I done got my point across for the most part. You don't need game or a mouthpiece to get a woman. Your game is whatever you can do on a consistent basis without overextending yourself to get women on a consistent basis. That's it. That's it, guys. And that comes with you being in your best form or progressing towards your best presentation. That comes from that. Once they like your physical presentation, you make your intentions known. All that after that is just what it is. Regular conversation. That's it. As long as they know that you want them. But anyway, it's your boy Noto. Coming to another video, coming to another podcast, man. If you're enjoying the content, go on and click that like button, go on and comment, go on and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop a video. And remember, guys, anybody can improve themselves. They willing to work at it. I'm out.
I'm chillin', I really ain't worried about niggas. I promise I keep it a Kuna Matata. Even though niggas be looking and sounding like me, that boy Morris said I'm not the father. Swear I'm a dog, get vicious when I'm irritated. I might need a shock on my collar. Don't got a filter, just keep it straightforward. I play my position, Andre Iguodala. Ain't no exposing me, I get in D, hit a ovary. Don't even go down that road with me. And if a chicken obsessed, I don't need it. I want that Miss Parker with Professor Ogilvy. Bitch ain't no testing me, none of these bitches be stressing me. Capping like they got the best of me. But if she go off and get with another man, really she still gon' be thinking about sexing me. Done with these bitches, let's get to the paper. One piece of the pie, set out on the merit. Chasing that money, Coyote Road Runner, ain't doing no talking, just like Tom and Jerry. Ain't no beef or no drama, it won't make no money to me, it's just unnecessary. But if I'm push, I'm gon' have to crash out on a nigga, and then I'ma call up as Gary.